Yeah.
All right, and then in goal.
This is the one I was waiting for. Sorry. This is my favourite one. Oh, Talk to me about Onana.
This is the 11, and I'm joined by Man United fan, Culture Cams, and Spurs fan, Fuad. How you doing, chaps? You all good?
Very well.
All good, man. All good.
Ready to go to battle?
Yes.
Always
Excited
ready
for it. I'm ready for it. Let's get into it, man.
We're going to start with a midfield three because I feel like that's the one up for debate the most. So, Cams, we're going to start with you. Who are you putting forward? Your 3 Man United players for those positions.
I want to go from, let me get started in this position right here. Well, let's put Kobbie Mainoo. Come on, goes without saying. Kobbie Mainoo's got to be in the team. Fantastic talent. In the end, England relied on this guy in the big Euros at 18, 19 years old, ever present for United. On the back of my shirt right now, so I got to put him in as well. Yeah. Got to put the boy in, Kobbie.
Kobbie Mainoo is a great shout, and I love him as well.
Who are you gonna put? Sarr.
Let me put the debate.
Yeah.
Pape Sarr.
Okay.
Now, Pape Sarr, for me,
Look what we're doing.
Mr. Consistent last year.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the most underrated players in this league, yeah. When he came through initially, he was meant to be one of the brightest young French talents. We didn't hear much from him. Since he came in last year, he hasn't left that side. Kobbie Mainoo, you got to remember, he's only putting him in here off the back of half a season. My guy's played a full season. Being...
Is that what we're doing now?
Let's talk about pure quality. On pure quality, it's not even a discussion. This guy said one of the most underrated. Yeah,
what can Kobbie do that
for a reason.
Sarr can't?
Maybe control a football. How about that? Turn out, turn out,
clearly
pass a move, pass a move,
You clearly
dribble. Pape Sarr is there for the legs. You run around, you get up and down. That's what it is. Kobbie Mainoo is there for the quality.
If there was one to concede in midfield, this would be the only one I'm willing to concede.
What? We'll get to the next one.
Yeah,
this would be the only one I'm willing to concede.
It's got to be Kobbie. It can't even be a discussion.
Is he your best centre midfielder right now?
Yes. He's the one of the brightest young talents in the Premier League. I mean, you're not putting Kobbie next to Sarr. Come on, Sarr, good dude.
Bro, they'd make a good combo.
Sarr, yeah, they would actually, to be fair.
You know what I'm saying? So don't
but you stay on that side. You stay on that side. Kobbie is, I think everyone watching are going to be like, Sarr? Come on.
So for that first position then,
Kobbie
Mainoo, and you want to go Sarr. You sticking with Sarr?
I'll go Kobbie.
Okay.
You know what?
Do you know
Kobbie's
what?
a special
Fair play
talent.
to him.
Thank you.
Fair play. There you go, sir. That's your first red counter.
Lovely.
Enjoy
Look
that.
at that.
Great feeling?
It looks
Good
good.
feeling?
Yeah, it looks good. That makes sense.
Right. Okay then.
Next
Next spot. Who are you going to put forward for?
I would like defensive midfielder, and I would like to pick Yves Bissouma. Because for me, when you talk about first phase build-up, there is nobody in that United team that can do what he does. When that guy is on form and his ability, I think he's one of the best defensive midfielders in the country. And let's remember, before he had his shenanigans off the pitch, he was linked with every top club in the country and everybody wanted him.
What happened last season though? He got dropped.
He had injuries.
He got dropped.
He went to AFCON.
He got dropped. He got dropped.
Bro, he got
dropped last season. Last season, he got dropped. His form dropped.
He didn't get dropped.
After the new year, his form dropped.
He was injured.
This guy, I remember he walked into the season talking about Bissouma is better than Declan Rice.
Whoa!
Lies on set! Lies on set! I will not have these lies.
Proof. He walked into the season.
Do you have evidence?
Show your evidence.
I got it on me now.
Show your evidence.
Post credits.
Lies. Production. If he sends you any evidence, add it in right here. If not, no evidence.
Post evidence, he said Bissouma is better than Declan Rice, and then later he was doing apologies because Bissouma weren't levels. He weren't showing his level.
Why is he comparing to Rice?
I'm just
Bring
saying.
your player.
But you were disappointed.
Who's your guy?
Ugarte.
Hold on. You don't see the guy play for Man United.
I've seen Ugarte play football.
How many times?
Hold on. Let me think about this. Let me think about it. Do you know what? Ugarte, I will put in there for his sheer ability to win the ball back, his energy, his legs. He's got that quality, man.
For PSG.
Right now, look, everybody's going to say, because we ain't seen him play for Man United. Come, let's talk at the end of the season, yeah?
Let's talk. But
let's talk at the end of the season.
We are talking right now.
We are talking right now. We're not talking in July.
You know when
we are talking about right now. That is correct.
It's going to age well.
As the adjudicator,
age high.
He is correct on that. It is about the right here, right now. So Ugarte, over Basuma?
There you go, Basuma, man. This
there we go.
Scam. This is already a scam. But anyway, go on. It's a scam.
Right, okay, there you go. There's your first counter on the board.
Lovely.
Right, final spot in midfield. You got one each. Who's going to get that third spot?
I want to hear him say his name.
You say yours first.
James Maddison.
Fair weather Maddison.
Yeah.
Fair weather Maddison only turns up in August and September.
You want to talk about big game Bruno?
Go on.
They don't want to talk about big game Bruno. Where is he?
Say your claim.
Yeah, you see.
I want to hear why Maddison.
Maddison, for me, one of the most technical midfielders in the Premier League. One of the best attacking midfielders in my eyes. When you talk about ability, control the midfield.
You like ability now, but Sarah and Kobe.
What do you mean? I gave you that.
You like
so
ability.
now we're going to bring this back. If you apply the same rules, matters. Guess what? Turned up when it mattered.
When?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Who got the FA Cup final winning assist?
Sorry. Who was
turned up when it mattered? Bruno turned up.
Who's top 3 assister in the Premier League last season?
I don't know.
James Maddison.
Are you sure?
James Maddison.
Are you correct? Is that 100% correct?
Right now we got Basuma, we got Kobe. We need a creative. We need a bit of balance.
You'd argue though,
someone with an eye to needle pass.
Just quickly.
Someone with an eye for goal.
We need to clarify. Who are you putting forward? Are you putting Bruno
Bruno
forward?
Fernandes.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, Bruno is more creative. Bruno gets more numbers. Bruno is more impactful to our team than James Maddison is to Spurs. James Maddison's nice, but there's a reason that he's not playing for England, and there's a reason why Lee Carsley came in, ain't called him up either. And he's not missed. He's a good player. Cole Palmer's now made him a forgotten man. Bruno is a big dog in this, and he's talking about
big dog that doesn't turn up in big games.
FA Cup
Where was he against Liverpool?
Where was he in the FA Cup final?
Where was he against City? All the big games that matter, Bruno's never there.
FA Cup final against Man City in the final. Who got the assist? What's James Maddison's big game record? What's he on?
Many big games.
Yeah, because he's not that level. He's not that level. That's the reason why the big teams, the real big teams. That's the reason I didn't buy him.
That finished above United.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
No trophies. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes is the easy answer. I like James Maddison, but he's disappointed me.
That's the lazy answer, and that's a typical brand name. Plays for United, Portuguese international. I'm gonna put him in. Real footballers. Real people who use their eyes, lovers of the game.
You know what's funny? This is one of Bruno's biggest fans, people. He's conning you.
And I'm here telling the truth.
He's conning you.
I'm here telling the truth.
He's actually conning you right now. This is his biggest fan. Let's see what you do. Let's see what you do.
I've had enough. I've locked it in.
This is about to be hilarious.
Why do you keep doing this?
I don't trust
you know what it is making me? It's making me not want to do it. Right, I'm going Bruno.
Yay!
You rattled him into that.
You rattled him into that.
No, I didn't get pressured. Don't say that. Don't do that. Right, okay. So it's 2-1 currently. Cams, centre halves. I feel like this could be your forte here. That was a villain laugh right there. That was a very villainous laugh. Okay.
Yep.
So who are you putting forward and who are you putting forward?
Matthias de Ligt. Matthias de Ligt is going straight.
I did not see that coming, by the way.
Nah. Matthias de Ligt. I know who you think I'm putting him. Matthias de Ligt. He's gonna show why he's one of the best centre halves in the Premier League at the moment. He's got a track record. Just last season, this is one of his favourite players as well.
Oh,
and the thing is, right? This is the funny thing, right? I'm backs against the wall because it's a new signing, just like Ugarte. But de Ligt, proven, played at the highest level. De Ligt last season, bossed Arsenal, home and away. De Ligt last season, playing at the Bernabeu. It's light for him. But these guys are going to try and say they're little Spurs centre-halves who every single week, Spurs are getting cut open week in, week out. Defensively, Ange cannot get anything going. He wants to put Romero. Average players for me. Put in De Ligt, I'm buzzing. So I'm going
Do you think Romero's an average player?
He's not that special. He's decent.
Now,
he's decent.
He spoke about players on the big occasions, players. What was Romero doing at the World Cup? Dominating and winning the damn trophy. Go and ask Messi, who is
conceded 3 in the final.
Players in that team. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe, very special talent we can overlook. Sometimes, freak of natures that happens. Copa America, what was he doing? Cleaning up. So don't talk about this guy's a nothing player. Secondly, you want to talk about De Ligt. De Ligt, who's been sold by Juve. What's
the reason?
Been sold by Bayern Munich for half the price they bought him for.
What's the reason?
Does that sound like someone who's going up in stock? Someone who's been dropped by their Netherlands national team? So do your facts.
So what's the reason for that?
right now is coming to United and almost trying to prove himself all over again after his tanking his stocks over the past 2-3 years. Romero, for me, one of the most improved players last year in the defence.
This is the thing these Premier League bias. It's the Premier League bias right now. He just came he got sold by Juve. contract disputes. This season, the 70,000 Bayern Munich fans signed a petition that they do not want Matthias de Ligt to leave the club. But he's going to come with, oh, it's because his stocks are down. We all know, he knows more ball than that. He's disappointed in me right now. He knows more than that. He knows more than that.
Jay, they signed Eric Dyer and told him to get out. Hey, if that don't make my case for me, it's not even Romero, please.
The thing is, for me, it's easily de Ligt, but we're gonna see in the end of the season. Prem bias,
I'm sorry, bro. It's got to be Romero, man.
Prem bias.
Cup winner.
It's got to be Romero.
Prem bias.
America winner.
Okay, fair enough. On the left, I'll go Van de Ven. Fair enough.
Oh, you just conceded like that?
Yeah. I'll go Van de Ven.
Respect.
That's a bit of respect.
That's more of the kind of play we want.
There we
from
go.
You, right?
See, I'm an honest person. You see me, I'm honest.
Yeah.
He's just trying to win.
See?
Lissandro Martinez would be the other name, but I think Van de Ven's better.
I respect the honesty.
Yeah.
I respect the honesty.
Is there anything
I love Lisandro as well, but
I was about to say, is there anything that Martinez can do to get into
Romero
that
shouldn't be there.
Since the injuries, I don't think he's really performed up to the levels, in my opinion. And obviously, he hasn't played a lot anyway since coming back.
I just look at Van de Ven. He's bigger, he's faster, he's more athletic.
Would you say he's better than Romero?
I think Van de Ven's better. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go there.
I'm
happy with that. Happy with that.
I love that, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
It's looking.
Look at that trident there.
This is one of the weakest triangles in the Premier League. That's why they're always getting broken against. But anyway,
Gonna go up top. Got a striker.
Oh,
What we thinking?
It's an interesting one. I can't lie. This is
I think it's a tough one,
very
you know.
interesting one.
Yeah.
Because obviously Xerxes, you got Xerxes, Højlund, and you got Solanke, your new signing.
Could even throw Son in there. I mean, last season.
You want to put him there instead?
Let me chill. I never said that.
Okay.
Let me chill.
Ooh.
I like Solanke in that position. That's what we bought him for. 19 Premier League goals last year. Ultimate link.
So is he better than Son up front? I don't believe so.
For me,
I can't say that yet.
Well, last season, by numbers, would say
But it's not just numbers, isn't it?
They were both playing in the number 9 position, and he was playing in the worst team. So maybe you could make the case.
For me, it should be Son up front because Son played last season.
But who's your option out wide?
Stop talking about my player. Bring yours.
Wait, no, hold on. Let's stick to up front. I think it should be Son. You know it should be Son.
Stop. Bring United players. This is Spurs v United. Stop talking about my players.
Let me tell you.
Your players. Where's Højlund?
Let me tell you something.
Where's Højlund?
Let me tell you
72 million.
You want to put forward Son, and you want to put forward.
Disgrace that he doesn't want to bring his own players. Solanke, yes.
Son should be up
So
front.
it's down to me again, is it? I'm sorry, Solanke again.
These guys, man. And
but he's a
a
natural
Korean
striker.
international.
No, but he's
Solanke still waiting on that call up. Still waiting on that call up.
He's a natural number 9, whereas I agree. I think Son is better out on the wing. Right wing. You're not going to say Anthony, are you?
Who are you going to put through? Brennan Johnson. Are you going to put through Brennan Johnson?
Can you make your case? Put your case. I have someone.
Timo Werner.
I have someone.
Timo Werner.
I have someone.
You have someone, yeah? I'm gonna put. Do you know? I'm blessed in this position. Yeah, I mean, I could go Garnacho if I want, but do you know, on pure quality, I'm gonna go Amad Diallo. And again, everybody's gonna see this season. Absolutely top talent, top player. I don't even think it's a debate. If he dares says Brennan Johnson, I'm walking off the set. I'm walking off the set.
Say it, go on.
Brennan! No, I am going to go Dejan Kulusevski.
Oh, great shout.
Allow me, mate. It's not 2022 anymore, mate.
Look, you see, they're writing off a young player who's just come off maybe not the best of seasons. Now, Amad Diallo spent previous seasons in the wilderness. He's only come back in the last few months and actually performed really well. I think he's got great talent as well. If we're talking just on talent and ability, we're not going to overlook Kulusevski's. Kulusevski's incredible. Both coming in, outside, I feel like he's got a great shot on him. Everything you want in a right winger. Way more physical than he is. An actual international who contributes massively to Sweden as well.
Everything you want in a winger, I don't know about that.
I feel like he's got the tools. Is he able to execute it all the time? Maybe not. Now listen, Amad is a young talent. I think potentially you could talk about he's going to be one of the best wingers, but right now,
it's still
all
Amad.
Flashes and spells, and Kulusevski, I feel like we've actually seen longer spells and better spells.
Kulusevski's one of the most inconsistent players. Spurs fans are always praying that this guy just turns up in certain moments. He doesn't really do it. He came in half a season and he looked incredible. And since then, we haven't seen this guy. He's just hanging on the way. He knows the truth.
It's been up and down, but we've
Kulusevski's
definitely seen good spells. To say that he's just gone missing for 2 years, I feel like last year consistency was the issue. When he was good, he was really good. Maybe when he wasn't good, it wasn't so great.
Really bad. Amad Diallo. Listen, Amad
Diallo. You were playing in Sunderland, brother.
Right now, fans player of the year.
Fans player of the year
in the Championship.
Imagine Kulusevski in the Championship.
Right, we don't know what he's going to do. He might get too hustle and bustle. The hustle and bustle might be a bit too much.
Okay, listen, I need.
It should be Ahmad.
I need to lock in. Are you going to concede or are you going to?
I'm gonna.
He has no shame. You see what I'm saying? Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
All I'm saying is all the Spurs fans out there are watching right now,
I'm gonna stand firm.
Kulusevski. Ahmad.
Kulusevski.
Okay, I agree. It's Amad Diallo.
Oh, thank you, man.
Do you know what? I'll say this as a Brighton fan.
Come on, man.
He absolutely tore us apart that day. I know Hinchwood was playing left back, which is probably not the best barometer, but he was fantastic, and I feel like he's growing every game.
Thank you.
And even in the first 3 games, he's looked solid, and I feel like Kulusevski, I agree with the inconsistency issues.
You know
Thank you. This is looking good.
I'm not mad at it.
Right, well, we've got left wing now. Is it going to be white? Is it going to be red? Talk to me.
It's a tough one. Again, I've got Garnacho, I've got Marcus Rashford.
Are you just doing that now? You're just going
I've got Garnacho, I've got Marcus.
Okay.
Garnacho can play both sides, you know what I'm trying to say? Son, I think, is really bad on the left wing. I don't think he's
when you say really bad, what do you mean by that?
I don't think he plays well on the left wing, you know what I mean? He doesn't really create chances or anything like that.
What does Rashford do?
What
does Rashford do?
He's just waiting on for the end of things. I don't really think he's that impressive. As a number 9, I think he's clinical, he's sharp. Ange realised that last season. I have no idea why they've reverted to putting him back to the left wing. I think they're going to be very disappointed in that decision. So I'm still going to go with Marcus Rashford.
Now he's spent about 2 minutes there.
I'm
talking about Son. Sell me Rashford.
So for me, I'm still going to go with Marcus Rashford because I think Rashford is still a threat. He's playing in a weak Man United team at the moment. We're struggling. But you got to remember, just the season before last, he got 30 goals.
Sorry, wait, season...
Just the season before last. He got 30 goals, you know what I mean? He got 30 goals.
He said not last season, the season before.
This is meant to be an impartial judge. This is meant to be an impartial judge.
I'm going to shake the table.
It's meant to be an impartial judge.
I'm going to shake the table.
Hold on. But what is that?
No, I just want a clarification.
But what is the argument
Sorry.
But what is the argument for Son if Son last season was up front? The season before last, which I just said, was terrible at the left wing. They thought he was finished, in fact. Then he moves up front, has a great season up front. So basically, the only thing that we have got to judge it off is the season before last. Rashford's season before last versus Son's season before last, because that's the last time both of them were playing on the left wing at the same time.
Right.
And Rashford scored 30 goals, and Son, they wanted to sell him. He wouldn't even address him by his name. So how are we judging somebody that plays up front now on the wing? That's it, for me, it has to be Marcus Rashford for that.
Right, you made your point, Fuad.
Now,
what's your rebuttal?
The entire time he's been talking about Son playing up front, Rashford has still been playing left wing.
Yeah.
Still been stinking it up.
Only once.
Now, you talk about Son, what is he going to do? He's going to come back to the left wing, like he's done his entire career, showing us the 2-footed player he is. He can go inside, he can go outside. You know the old shimmy that he does for curling it? Marcus Rashford don't do that no more. The fact that he's trying to recall him from the wilderness to put him in this team, baffling. I have no clue what he's going to do here.
What is
Fill water
Son
bottles,
doing?
scrub boots, because it's not going to be left winger giving any type of attack. Useless.
It's down to me once again. I'm so sorry. There's no way I can put Rashford
Listen,
on
you're
that,
a fair and knowledgeable judge.
I apologise. Listen, at the moment, you cannot make a case for Marcus Rashford. Unfortunately, he's had one of his worst seasons, I think, in a long time. Right, let's go to fullback. Let's go right back.
Diogo Dalot, he's been one of the best right backs in the Premier League. Yeah. He was talking about underrated with Pape Sarr. This is one of the most underrated players in the Prem. Plays both sides effortlessly. Yep. You know what I mean? I think other than Ben White, you're probably looking at the guy that was the best right back in the Premier League last year.
Look, he has been very good. But in terms of best right backs last year, Trent, for me, was a clear runaway. And after him, I'm sorry, you're looking at Pedro Porro. For me, Pedro Porro, 9 assists last year. The types of varying passes he was offering, the amount of times he wins the ball higher. People were questioning his defensive ability the year before. Do you remember when he first signed those first 6 months and Sherwood was cooking him? Last year, no defensive questions. So if you're talking...
He started the season very well as well, to be fair.
The only thing Dalot has over Porro, for me, height.
We're basically saying our backline are Spurs because they score goals. Diogo Dalot was one of the best performers in the Premier League in his position last year. Okay. Player of the year. Again, as I said, complete fullback. You can't not talk about his versatility. You just can't not talk about that. Listen, wherever he needs to fill in, he fills in for us.
There is nothing Dalot can do that Porro can't.
100% he can.
What?
Right. He can't. He builds up much better than Porro. Builds up much better than Porro.
You're a liar.
Much better.
Okay.
Much
You are
better.
a liar.
On that note, We're going to have to lock it off. You're sticking to your boy, Dalot.
100%.
Porro. This is genuinely really tough. Can we put Dalot left?
Bro, don't worry. No, you can't because they got good option.
That's where he stands a chance.
No.
That's where I might give him some hope.
I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even do that.
Okay. I made my
It's got to be Dalot.
I'm so sorry.
It has to be Porro. Of course it has to be Porro. Better right foot.
I'm so
quicker.
Sorry. Do you know the
better
only
looking?
This is what I mean.
No. The only reason, generally.
This is
Dalot,
madness.
Unbelievable right back.
I fully agree.
Unbelievable right back. Unbelievable. Genuinely, I would love to do that.
Same. I would as well.
Just as of right now, Porro. Right, left back.
This is blasphemous. Yeah, Udogie.
Oh, you doing it?
I didn't even want to say it. I wanted him to say it.
I'm not a big fan. Luke Shaw, too injury prone. You know, in and out of the team all the time. So Udogie. No, but I'm not even a big fan of Luke Shaw that much. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to say. So I'll go Udogie, but this is absolutely crazy that the back four is all
listen.
That is ridiculous.
But why don't you put Dalot on the left?
Because Udogie is a very, very good left back.
I'll give him elite.
He was a very elite. Chill out, but he's a very good left back.
What's his level? What's his ceiling?
I've said I think he could be one of the best left backs in the world. I mean, he's only 20, 21, I think. Italy international. I think the physicality that he plays, I think, surprised me a lot last year. Coming into the Premier League, I think he's 6'1" at left back. The speed, the amount of times I think he wins the ball high up, and we've scored goals off the back of that. Incredible, honestly. I think defensively going forward, engine up and down. Listen, and you know what we always see? We always talk about the overlap with fullbacks. What we see a lot with him, the underlap.
So
Destiny is a lot
and you've already said.
Yeah, I don't mind you. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go, mate.
Lovely.
My old fella.
Look at
wow,
that.
This is dominant. Yeah.
All right, and then in goal.
This is the one I was waiting for. Sorry. This is my favourite one. Talk to me about Onana since he signed for Man United.
You know, we got a guy on the bench called Bayinda. Okay. You guys, we can't wait for you guys to see him. I can't wait until he gets.
Oh my God.
Now, you know what? Listen, Onana is a bit of a calamity at the moment. You know what I mean? He just hasn't replicated what he did at Inter, at United, so it's hard to put him in. This is crazy, bro.
Vicario.
Lock. My number one. Mr. Safe Hands. The future Buffon.
Just quickly, you didn't really talk much about it. Just quickly, give me a 15-second tribute to Vicario. Why is he such a good goalkeeper?
This is someone who I think didn't come in with the big kind of clamour and big name. Came with 30 million from Empoli. And I think caught a lot of people by surprise, even us, kind of how good he is. I think towards the back end of the season, we did see a few mistakes, kind of near post getting targeted and things like that. I do think the high line sometimes doesn't help him in terms of the goals he concedes. But I think in terms of all-round modern-day goalkeeper, what you look for, he ticks all the boxes in my opinion. Quality goalkeeper, man. That is it.
That is our Spurs and Man United combined 11. We've got one happy person on the left.
Very happy.
One sad person on the right.
The thing is, it's going to end happy for me because we're going to win. We're going to win at Old Trafford for sure. So.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
What's the score going to be? What's the score?
I mean, you remember last time we came.
What's the score going to be?
Do you remember
can let go now.
Do you remember when we went this?
When?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're talking about lockdown.
Okay. Yeah.
We beat you there last season.
This is the world's longest handshake.
That was last season. Let go of me, man.
What's the score going to be?
Scoreline, I'm going 2-2.
Oh, he's not the fence! He's not the fence! All that stick talk, back your team! You've got 8 players in the lineup!
It's not always, it's about on the day.
Oh, yeah.
I think it could be, you know, you got goals in them. I'll go 2-2.
2-1 United.
Come on, United.
2-1 United.
Bigger scoreline now.
You better not let Rashford
It's just
score.
Tottenham.
If Rashford
It's just Tottenham, remember?
2-1 United. 2-1 United, yeah.
Are you happy with the final four?
This is a good.
No, I'm not happy, blood.
You're not happy? Why are you not happy? This is
man,
good.
like fraudulent, blood. Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
He's right.
Definitely Gvardiol should be here.
Yeah, Gvardiol,
100%. Man City fans, you've been robbed.